Hey, what's up, gang? Jameson Brandon here. So here we are, video 2. In the last video, just to catch you up in case you missed it, it will be linked somewhere around this video, but we talked about creating your own traffic hub, is what I call it. And basically, with all the updates and things happening with search engines and everything else, I just think that it's smarter to diversify into other traffic sources. And this is one of the easiest ones that I know of, and it's very quick to set up. And so I kind of divulged that in the last video. If you want more details, again, you're going to have to check out that video. We've gotten some great response on that video, and in the first video as well, which was kind of the introduction to this whole training segment that I'm doing with you guys. So again, here we are, shooting the video ridiculously late. I had a crazy training day today, and I actually had to go and sleep for a while, so that's why this is happening so late. But the good news is that I'm quite refreshed, a little brain dead, but we're gonna go ahead and roll with this thing. So today, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about monetization. So obviously, that's one of the most burning questions that I get asked in Skype and emails and clients and everything else. Is the big question is okay? Well, does social media pay off? Does it pay off to build this traffic asset? What can we do with this traffic hub? And yeah, absolutely it does pay off. You just have to know how to leverage it. There's certain ways to do it, and there's a right and a wrong way, just like everything. So let's go ahead and get some things on the board here. Oh, already off to a bad start, can't spell. So, talking about monetization. So let's kind of mind map this thing out. We'll just draw, I always like this flow. So the first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the simplest and easiest way to monetize. Right off the bat, we could go and do this within 3 minutes from now. Wall posts. Simple criteria. Make sure it's related to the niche of the fan page, okay? Make sure that it's not coming across like you're trying to sell them something like, oh man, check out this super duper awesome, like, just stop all that. This isn't the IM niche for the most part. Most of the time you're dealing with regular people who have no idea about internet marketing tactics. So you don't really want to like hit them with this hypey thing, right? You just want to kind of let them know about this or that. Okay, so for instance, on the dog page, we often show you guys, we'll put up Amazon offers, we'll put up ClickBank offers, we'll put up private brokered offers, things like that. So let's get the first one on the board. Wall posts. Now, what I hear often is people, the next thing they'll chime in and say is, well, gosh, are people going to like that? Or are we going to get like all these people unliking or reporting our page? The answer is no. The answer is no. If you're doing this right, the answer is no. Okay? Again, you got to understand we're dealing with a passionate audience. They're very vested into this topic, and they're willing to verbally defend it. So actually what you get is the exact opposite. You get thank yous. You get likes. You get shares. You get comments. You get shares on an affiliate offer. Like, who would have ever thought that? Again, like, it was such a shock when we started first doing this because we didn't know what to expect. And it was one of the coolest things to see because, again, in the IM space, it's different. It's like a whole different beast. So you're used to getting negative feedback and blah, blah, blah. This was completely different. Positive feedback is what we usually get, okay? But it's got to be done right. Wall posts, easiest and quickest way to monetize. All right, so I mean, we're talking anywhere between $100 to $1,000 you can make off of a wall post. With Amazon, they stuff the cookie for 24 hours. So I could go buy that item on Amazon that I originally promoted, right? A bunch of users go through, buy that, but chances are they're not going to buy that. They're going to buy other stuff, and you're going to get credit for all that. Now it's a smaller percentage because it's Amazon, so it's like 6 to 8% ish, depending on the state. They're completely destroying that whole business model, by the way, with all the laws and stuff that's rolling out now from FTC with that. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. So Amazon offers are really great to post. Again, ClickBank, other affiliate networks like Commission Junction, CPA offers, which is cost per action, things like that. That's all ways that you can instantly monetize. Next way, you can build a mailing list. And it's actually really great to do this from the start. This is one of the mistakes that we didn't do. So let's put this up. Build a mailing list. Easier said than done. I hear you, right? But the cool thing is that there's tools and a way that you can do this to make it really easy, non-intrusive, and have people absolutely love it and obviously opt in. We do that by using connect buttons. Connect buttons is a built-in feature through Facebook that allows you to, in like 3 steps, I had to count that out, 3 steps, be connected with the application, and we grab the personal data and opt them into like Aweber, Constant Contact, Get Response, whatever, right? So now what we can do is we can continue to build that relationship outside of Facebook. So that kind of helps with those that, you know, something could happen with that fan page. Let's be honest. Again, I told you from the start that none of this is perfect. There's no perfect science. There's no perfect traffic source that's totally protected. It just doesn't exist. And if it does, email me. You want to make sure that you're also able to communicate with them outside of the fan page. And so that's one of the most important things that we found out, but we found it out very late in our testing. So I encourage you that this should be one of the components that you start from the very get-go, is to build that mailing list. And I'm going to go over my set of tools. Just a quick side note, I'm going to go over my set of tools that I like. It's very biased. Most of them are mine or people that I know. That's just how it is. I don't buy other people's tools anymore. So I'm sorry, but I don't know much about them at all, if I even know the name of them. But I do know mine, and I do know ours. So, all right, next one is we can use this traffic, right, in this traffic hub to we can use it to seed other fan pages. Okay, so if we have related fan pages, or even sometimes not so related fan pages, we can use it to seed that. So that I put under as a monetization method, because it's allowing us to like break what we thought these people were only interested in, and go move laterally. And now they're they're interested in this too. So cool, make money over here, make money over there. Just widening our scope for making money. That's it. Okay. So let me go ahead and pop that up here. Seeding other pages. Okay. So we got that up, and I hope you're seeing. I'm kind of trying to break this down like a mind map. All right, next one. You can broker with other fan page owners. More specifically, what you can do is you can set up campaigns to where you're both wall posting to each other's fan page, so you're kind of cross-segmenting. This only makes sense if there's a mutual benefit out of this. You can set up a joint contest. You can set up all kinds of things to where you're working with other fan page owners that are in similar niches, or a topic that relates. Okay, you can absolutely broker out deals. That's one of the topics that people don't really even think of when it comes to fan pages. Again, because we tend to be a lot single-dimensional and focused on these one certain things. So I want to kind of open that up a bit and show you some things that maybe you didn't think of before. So brokering, we'll just put that on here. Another thing you could do is within this brokering model, you could broker your likes. You could sell them. You could sell wall post space, things like that. I'll get into more of that in just a minute. The next one, what you could do is, if this is a niche that you are familiar with or not, doesn't matter, but you could actually publish digital products about this topic or niche. Okay? Now, that may sound scary and everything like that, but it's really not, especially if we're just talking about maybe making an Amazon book, or we're talking about, I don't know, about physical products. That gets really hairy a little bit. But if we're talking about like digital training or digital books, bring in a ghostwriter to do it. Bring in somebody, or find somebody that's got a great product, but they really suck at marketing, and help them. And market it on your page for a higher commission, or get a stake in every, the business model or something. There's a lot there that you can work with, but you can either choose to do it yourself, have somebody ghostwrite a product, book, an Amazon deal, anything like that, because then you're a published author. And let's not forget, Brendon Bouchard talks about this all the time, but that's very powerful to be a published author. And then to be a #1 bestseller, that's a whole different topic. But if you have a huge fan base, you could easily propel yourself to a #1 bestseller. Think about that for a second. Okay? So let's put that on the board. Let me continue my line here. Publish digital goods. We'll put. I guess that's the most relatable thing to our niche, one of them, to make money online and internet marketing, right? So the last two kind of go hand in hand: sell it or rent it. And I'm talking about the whole fan page. So if you don't want it anymore, sell it. You can't really do this. It's against the TOS. I'm not sponsoring this by any means, but there are ways to do it, let's face it. Just like there's ways to have multiple accounts if you really want to. Or you could rent off like wall space like I brought up earlier. You could rent out like maybe ad space within like a custom page or something like that. There's a lot of different things you could do within the rent or sell model as well. That can be very lucrative. So let's put that last one on the board. Oops, buy. So we'll do sell. Sell and rent. Okay. So there you have it, our little mind map here. And so this is just really quick. You know, like we can elaborate on these for a while and talk about these in specifics and really break this down granular into exactly how we could do this. I'll leave that up to you guys, okay? So I didn't want this video to run longer. I want to quickly cover tools, and then we're going to cut it there, okay? Tools that I use. We have Connect Reveal app. That was done by Ben Atkins, and I love that app because I did one like it, and outside of like 2 features, his is actually better, and I hate to admit that, but I'm not even sure if that's on the market still. You can still get there by going to, I believe, connectreveal.com. I don't know. I could probably get an affiliate link or something, but it don't really matter. So that is one of the best Connect apps that I feel that are out there. All it does is it sets everything up, gives you the Connect button. You mold that into the rest of your custom tab or custom page. Okay, so that helps you do this step right here, build a mailing list. The second one is Facebook Leads app. That's one that I did. It's not on the market at all, and I think I only offered it as a bonus to a really high-priced product that happened, I think, like last month. So outside of that, that product is not available. It will be available very, very soon, and what that does is that's like, think of it like anything you can imagine with a squeeze page, a lead gen page. So we can do opt-in forms, we can do connect buttons, we can do video, we've got different settings and templates, bullet points to convey your message on your custom tab. So there's a lot of stuff there. We can do cool things like lock it down, force them to like it, force them to wall share, force them to do a send to their friends. So there's a lot that is in that tool, and it's really set up similar to like Optimize Press. So like feature-wise, everything just kind of loads on the page, and so you can work within it on that specific page. And then we have the built-in page templates. So besides that, there's some really cool things like contact forms or contact page template already built in. Privacy policy that's specific to Facebook. My internet attorney whipped this up, so it lets Facebook feel more comfortable with what you're doing with the lead, which is something that they've actually updated their TOS with in the last like 3 months, is that what are you doing with our user data? They're very sensitive to that, and when you're not specific about it, you can lose your applications and lose your fan pages. So this helps get around that because you can just put that in a little space at the bottom of the app or the bottom of the page, and it's, again, it's very friendly towards the TOS, and they can quickly get to that if they need to. Outside of that, a cool app to drum up viral traffic is Viral Voter. You can vote on media, one or side by side, and so you can do like imagery, you can do video, and then there's viral features built into it. Facebook comments are all built into that as well. The newest version, which we just rolled out, I believe 2 weeks ago, has the side-by-side voting. There's also tracking. It's very similar to Facebook Insights with the design and everything. We kind of replicated that a little bit. So, but yeah, it's got full tracking in it and everything else. So I think it's a really cool tool. It's come a long way. We've done a ton of updates to it. So that's a tool that I use to help boost up viral interaction. Ben Atkins has another tool coming out soon. I don't know when, probably next month. And that has to do with voting and viral aspects as well. A lot different than what I've got with Viral Voter, but I guess it's in that same kind of realm. So there are some questions on that. What tools do I use? What tools should you use? Those are some of the tools I use. Again, I use all my own stuff, so I don't know. I know that's biased, and I'm sorry, but that's all I got on that. So outside of that, that wraps up this video. what we're going to do is we're going to do one more video tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and I'm going to make this a complete surprise because I've got something very special in order for you guys. So tomorrow, expect that first thing in the morning because I have to get it out there to you because I've just got so much going on tomorrow. So you'll probably get that before lunch or around lunch-ish time, Eastern Standard. So expect that, and again, it is going to be a complete surprise. So you're going to want to check that out because there's something very special that I'm going to do with that is going to require you to take action on that video. So that'll be the cool part about that. And so stay tuned for that tomorrow. Again, please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've gotten a ton of great feedback, and we've gotten a ton of subscribers from this little video segment. And absolutely comment. You know, you love it, hate it, that's cool. Just let me know under the video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.